Hi, and welcome to what will be clip number 4 of 4 for the AS discussions of kinetics. There'll be more to follow for the A2 discussions of rate equations, but in this fourth clip we're going to look at again the effect of changing reaction conditions upon the Maxwell-Boltzmann, and specifically for this one the changing of the activation energy point for a reaction. So in this final clip here, we're going to suggest that our reaction has a catalyst added to it. So if we were to add a catalyst, we know from GCSE that a catalyst is a substance that increases the rate of a chemical reaction without itself being changed or used up overall in that reaction, and they work by providing an alternative reaction pathway with a lower activation energy. And so what we will do in this interpretation of the diagram is move the activation energy to a lower position. We will move it further to the left. What that will do is now give access to particles which hadn't ordinarily had the activation energy, now do so. And so very straightforwardly we can see that if we get more particles above that line, then the rate of reaction will go up. For this discussion, it's important to see that we haven't actually changed the diagram's position. We haven't redrawn a second curve. Therefore, the most probable energy of the particles has stayed the same. The distribution profile has stayed the same, i.e. the shape of the curve has stayed the same. The only thing which has changed is the position of this activation energy line by moving to the left, therefore indicating a lower activation energy, and therefore subsequently giving access to more particles to have that activation energy and proceed with their reaction as we want them to do so. So the presence of a catalyst increases the rate by simply lowering the activation energy and allowing more particles through that gateway. Add those three things together and we obviously now have ways in which we can discuss how changing the Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution can be affected by temperature in the second clip, pressure or concentration in the third clip, and obviously catalysts in this fourth clip. In the subsequent clips we will look at how the rate can be measured, and we will go on to discuss rate orders and also finally the Arrhenius constant. But for AS, this is largely what we need to know. The subsequent clips will be more discussions of A2, your year 2 chemistry, and I will see you in those ones as they follow. Thank you very much and see you next time.